think in the past I was very disappointed with them because I think Scarface is an awesome player, one of the best long-range specialists in the entire game. Aaron's such a cool up-and-comer, very, very skilled. Ketch was MVP multiple times in the past, and you got Solus, who's just been around for donkey's years at this point, all the way back on Digital Athletics. So I think for Ulf, I want to see some follow-through here because I think they found some renewed invigoration over towards PMSL EU. Let's see that continue here.
That's what we're looking for. More survival for Sighting. He is hiding down low behind the bumper of that vehicle.
Surprised he's still here.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, but I don't imagine he's getting too much further. I wonder if people know about his position, though. That's what I'm worried about for teams not thinking about a solo on this angle.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of hiding from Thunder Talk over the past day, I would say. It felt like there was a sudden change in performance on the air angle versus OG, where they started just roaming around. The OG were able to take them out. So I'm not sure. I think Thunder Talk, they kind of felt like they'd done enough, and then the gameplay has faltered from there. Coops is able to find Sighting on that angle, though, and we'll take him down. Now, Alpha 7 is moving up at the same time whilst Kara sends grenades over towards Ulf. So this is a very, very difficult hold for Ulf right now. A battle on two fronts.
7 have made the crash, actually, up towards this hilltop. A difficult approach, but it's been allowed to go through. Nice opener, but they're still playing as 3. Ulf do have Kara to worry about, though. A potential for that one to get a little bit more messy. This south side needs to conclude as well, as nades from Kara make Ulf's life harder on this hold. Revel and Guizhao already up, but Obscure is playing anchor. Scarface wants to stop him from doing just that. There he goes with the blue zone at his back, needs to win that spray trade, forces Scarface off the angle, and can't go down to the blue here. Alpha 7 can't afford to lose it, but they do have their side angle taken out, and now it's just the two of them playing in the rocks, looking for something, but no, one of them falls, the next not coming through, and the shotgun starts to rain hell from above. Guizhao not done just yet. He drops for a second, but Solus on the drop spray is able to find it. Ulf lose one in the process, but they take away a major competitor.
It's a quick finish as well. I mean, they needed that over towards Alpha 7. Yes, they lose one player, but they set up the smokes nicely. Ketch has been waiting for this push for the longest of time, but they just had to do it with 3 on that side versus Alpha 7. It was imperative that they finish that fight as quick as possible. But now Wolves have a massive amount of space to play with on this eastern side. They continue to push this in. Obviously, this position on the hillside is very, very strong and will remain strong for the next minute or so. But I do think for Ulf, there needs to be consideration of dealing with Kara soon. I like that Kara have this outpost imposer as well. Pretty much a large high ground, just looking over to where Wolves is playing. What Kara likes to do a lot here, what we've seen a lot of times with them, is get an initial knock onto the other team inside the lobby and then full push on their opponents whilst they know the other team's preoccupied. It's quite a smart maneuver, and it requires you to be very confident in your own gameplay. But Kara right now, that's what they are.
I'm just looking at the utility at the top of the screen there, Blank, and just see how stacked the Wolves are on it. The question is, can they hold out against this high ground for long enough? The high ground will still be in just a little bit. There we go with Batten, finding that opening knock. Playing up on the wall, though, that should be reservable by Coops. I mean, look at the number of smokes they've got. They should be able to play that one. As Marceau does take a tick of damage. Here goes the off angle for Wolves yet again. Trying to strike, but the blue zone will push him off fairly soon.
I think Ulf also understands now there is one player down, potentially time to try and get rid of this thorn in their side. But Kara actually takes a 2-2 on this one. They know they can play this one out slightly slower. The circle is going to pull down over towards Wolves, and I think realistically, if all the players headed over towards this, would be a lot nicer. Yes, they'd have less, but they need many when it's teams coming off from the hillside. You really, Wolves 3, it's still doable.
Kara stepping back into the blue and taking a lot of damage for it. CEO and Poser's position now very, very tenuous. Getting around the back of the rock, going to be very, very tricky. They might just have to go for a full crash. They don't have any smoke to cover them either. It's all in the Wolves' pockets. And Ulf as well, just fighting for that second place. It's unfortunate, but we'll see what they can do. Rock's now starting to become a bit of a prison for our teams. As the circle closes, it'll go dead center blank, and that's just on the roadside, right in front of the wall doorstep.
Nice
And that's
shots.
what you're looking for. The spray down, Coops and Doran open up the cannons. And there is the backup as well. CEO flushed away, and now it's 2 players for Kara. Looking for Solus, looking for Aaron, looking to try and stop them from getting anything more done, but no, Kara denied, as it is going to be just 1 player. He hits the deck. Marceau under pressure.
Doran will take down Marceau, and that will leave us down into just the 2 teams. But a great shot from Ketch over towards Doran. The headshot is strong. Now it's just 2 players here, all in the same location. If Ulf can get the smokes down, get up with some utility, potentially there's some good to be done, but only 1 more smoke left in the pocket. No more utility remaining. They have to do it dry here, John.
And they're going to be walking into a wall of grenades as well as bullets as they go on in for the fight. They need to beat, and they are playing house right now. The Wolves can construct a compound for themselves with those emergency cover flares, and there is just nothing